So, in the last video I talked about how this church, and all churches for that matter, remove agency from a person's life. So they don't do accountability, and when you try to hold them to account for their actions, it feels like injustice because their own dumbass religion made them do it. This is why you gotta get rid of religion. So, I wanted to talk about a truth for myself. It was about 10 seconds. I felt like a real hero. That's not a joke. And you need to remember my brain was destroyed with heavy metals the entire time, so I didn't even get to feel that correctly. That was something that was denied to me. And I felt like the American justice system actually worked. So around that time I started getting the calls from Blondie's dumbass, the church is collapsing! Oh, the white and splendid's going away! The human trafficking stopping! Like, yeah. That sack of shit. Because once again, he's the victim in it because he has no agency or accountability in his life. And those are two things he can never have because he's a narcissist. But, shut up. So, the truth is, if given the opportunity, I would just go to court. It's the fact that I have to make some half-cocked plan, in order to go to court. It is the fact that I have a learning comprehension disorder and can't figure out pro se, and I literally can't figure out pro se to save my life, or other people's lives. But I am in this stupid fucking position from a stupid fucking church with stupid fucking lead brains that lead it. And they are fucking stupid. Okay? And they're violent, stupid people. Okay? And they're somehow allowed to propagate on US soil. Dude, this is how you know that people, we will never reach a high society ever. In any fucking world. Because we lit religion in the soil, and they poison the intelligence. They poison the sophistication, and they poison the class of America. Okay? These people are violent, stupid baboons, but in their brains, because they're self-righteous, they're the good thing. And this shit comes up with fucking even Stu saying they straight up lie to members, tell them that guy's a pedophile just because Stu doesn't like him, and then the members goes and kills him, and that dumbass member thinks the rest of their lives they did a good thing when they did a bad thing. Okay? Whatever, man. Yeah, and the amount of people who call the FBI, and the FBI just eye rolls about it. You can't hold the Church of the Annalite Mummy accountable because of the separation of church and state. They can do whatever they want. They can human traffic. They can rape babies. They can commit every atrocity known to man. I don't care. Religion. It needs to be gotten rid of. It all must go. And people go, Bobby, I don't agree with that. I grew up religious, and there are some stupid things we do. There are, but it's important. It's important, because how would I know what's right from wrong? If you don't know what's right from wrong, you're emotionally stunted. You need to grow up. The other side of it is, if I'm honest with myself, I don't believe any of you are worth helping. I did a good thing, and you guys left me out there to die. And then when you didn't just leave me out there to die, you just decided you wanted to hurt me as much as you could. And then you didn't let me lead. You forced me to follow your same stupid rules that cause the same stupid misery because you're too goddamn stupid. Like, I don't know why you even remotely believe you're intelligent of any kind when you believe stupid shit like the master has to have sex with every age of woman or else the sun won't go around the earth. You're a dumbass. Okay? You're a fucking dumbass. And you should just admit it and then sit down and stop murdering people. One thing, don't ever fucking do that shit ever again because you're too stupid to figure out whether or not that person needs to be dead. Like, whatever, man. And yes, I myself am stupid, but I'm stupid because I have a neurological condition that's a learning comprehension disorder that stops me from learning how to file pro se. And we're here. And I can't have, but you go follow the rules. You're not allowed to have a lawyer. Okay, we're fucked. We're fucked. And that ain't me, that's your church interfering, by the way. Your church has made it completely impossible. And then everybody goes, but the rules. How about fuck your rules? How's that fucking sound, you stupid fuck? Whatever, man. This is an example of, everything I've been talking about is an example of why the First Amendment needs to be ripped up. Everything about the separation of church and state needs to be destroyed. Okay? Churches need to be governed the fuck out of, and possibly leaders need to be put into small cells and only allowed to give broad speeches to their people before being put back into their small cells. Yeah. Second thing. I love heroes. It's a thing because they do the right thing because it's the right thing. And that was the kind of person I always aspired to be. The thing is I myself have never actually understood the bridging point between yourself and what you want to be and how you get there. But I will say, to be fair to myself, every time I've ever come close to the person I want to be, somebody breaks in and steals it. And I'm just going to say this to the church. Maybe the mistake the universe made this time around is the fact that everything is always stolen from me by other people. That is a fact. And this victory, just like all my other victories, was just stolen. And I legitimately believe if I did do something, it would be stolen again. And on the other end, the big chunk of my brain is, even if I help you, you guys aren't worth helping. Because you can't do the right thing. Secondly, like, I remember this limerent rant from some random guy that called that was like, I'm so glad you have decided to die to free some 300,000 people. Dang, I didn't know what I did. Okay, I had no fucking idea what I did. And one, I shouldn't have to die because I want to do the right thing. The bad people, which is this church, should kill themselves instead of murdering me because that's the right thing to do. Because you people don't know right from wrong, so you can't be good people. And the only thing this world needs, believe it or not, is good people. Not garbage like yourself, who have taken it upon yourself to do all the evil things that the evil people do. You took it upon yourself to rape your kids. You took it upon yourself to commit pedophilia. Took it upon yourself to human traffic and murder, which are all the worst things you could possibly do. And then in your own self-righteousness go, I'm somehow different. You're not. The Sound of Freedom man's the biggest son of a bitch on the planet because the only thing he does is secure the, right to the church to be the second largest human trafficking ring in America. That's all he does. That's his only skill. That's it. Nothing more. He's a garbage person. And yeah, he's a genius at human trafficking rings because he runs one. If by some accident I end up out of my contract, I know this is going to sound really bad. For those of you at the Church of the Anal Eating Mummy, there's nothing I can do, but the good news is when I was president, I learned there were other churches that are human trafficking rings, and I might report one of those, but keep in mind, any of the laws, anything passed, is not going to affect the Church of the Anal Eating Mummy. And here's the good news for the Church of the Anal Eating Mummy. You'll go from being the second largest human trafficking ring to the #1 spot. You overachieving, narcissistic piece of shits. You will be the #1 human trafficking ring in America. The greatest on the planet, and you can go around screaming anytime a good person comes along like me that we're self-righteous and assholes, and the problem with us is we have agency in our lives, and we have accountability, and you don't do that at the church. You remove that from a person, and it turns them into complete pieces of shit, because there's nobody to hold them to account for their actions. As a result, what you get is unlimited retardation of somebody screaming, I want this, I want that, I think like a 2-year-old, and I need to be in control for some reason. Well, it's worth... I wish I had the courage to do this. I wish I wish I had a plan. Like, you gotta get accused of a crime. You can't just commit a crime and then go to court and go, I committed a crime because I need it out of my stupid fucking contract. You gotta find some bullshit way to twist this or break that or manipulate this or have somebody accuse you of a crime. Like, and I don't know anybody down here, and everybody I've asked have just said, no, I'm not helping you, I'm not helping you, I'm not helping you. Which I guess, you know, maybe the people who are being human trafficked at that church, I understand now how bad that has to hurt. That people just look at you and go, I'm not helping you. There's a bunch of bastards that'll do the wrong thing if I help you because they follow the rules no matter what, and those rules get people killed. They murder innocent people and they don't care. They just scream, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, shut up, you're making me feel bad, it's about my emotions, I don't care, I don't care, and then when it gets bad, they blame other people. In my life, yeah, I don't know how you bridge who you are and who you want to be. I don't think I can, because honestly, as I get into this shadow work, I begin to realize that canonically, I did a bunch of evil things when I was president of this church, things I never would have done had I had a fully functioning brain. But I don't think anybody cares about that. I think everybody only cares about their hurt feelings. I think everybody fucking is like, oh, Bobby has to do this or Bobby has to do that, without questioning if Bobby is even capable of doing any of those things. There's this movie called Stuart Little when I was a kid, and there's this really funny part in it where these people give Stuart Little, he's a little mouse, they give him like a bike and they give him all this stuff he simply can't use. And the kid in it goes, are you fucking nuts? He's a mouse. How the fuck is he supposed to pilot a bike or ride a bike or play soccer or buy a house? Are you crazy? He's a freaking mouse. Like, I'm a freaking mouse. Okay? I don't know how to do any of this shit. Okay? And it's not laziness. I have a comprehension disorder. I'm an undiagnosed autistic person with a learning comprehension disorder that has been forced into a ridiculous and stupid situation by imbeciles who just scream, whatever we do, we have to follow our stupid fucking rules. Okay? And when you do that, atrocities happen. Okay? And that's on you. As much as you want to say, I don't have any agency in this, these are your church, these are your stupid rules that are getting people killed, okay? And that's on you. It's your religion that's doing it. You're just as responsible, so before you try to even tell anybody you're a good person, you're first going to run down the list of shit your religion did, and then explain to them, like, dude, imagine meeting a bastard from this church and go, we did 9/11! We fucking killed those people! We did it because we hate those guys because, we want oil, and we don't want them to have power, and our religion's dying off because it's horrible. Nobody wants to be one of us because we're absolutely disgusting, and we human traffic, and we do all the bad things no matter what because we're moderately fucking retarded because we drink lead. Yeah, imagine somebody saying that to you. You walk down the street and they say that to you. Okay. Yeah. I do feel guilt and remorse over what happened, and if I was given a magical chance to fix this, I would. Like, when I say, Blondie, go ahead and turn me in, I'm pretty sure he's not gonna, because that means the church has to murder him. If Anal Eating Mummy God was right. So, Blondie, why don't you quit being a pussy? Okay, you called me a pussy. Why don't you quit being a pussy, dude? Fucking do it. Turn me in. Quit being a fucking pussy. Okay? Whatever, man. As much as you guys want to make it about me, Mary, whoever, whatever, you're watching this, start harassing Blondie. Tell him to do it. Quit being a pussy. Fucking do it. Fucking do it. Come on, pussy. Come on, pussy. I don't want to be like you and die. Just picture Blondie. They have to kill me if I report to church. Yeah, fuck you, dude. Yeah. I have every right to be frustrated and pissed off. In intelligent land, the systems of the U.S. government would be at my disposal. I could have just gone called Morgan and Morgan or somebody and got a fucking lawyer. The fact that because I'm under a contract I can't have a lawyer is fucking retarded. I think the only good wish I can make is to be left alone. And I think that's gonna be my wish, is just leave me the fuck alone, dude. You guys ruined everything, okay? You ruined my life, you ruined 300,000 people's life. You got what you wanted, okay? While you're harassing me, look, here's another thing you probably wanted to hear, and I'm just gonna say it. When I was out there in the desert, I saw that Vajrapani guy, because he stops the church once, and then he resurrects, and he tries to stop it a second time, and he died, okay? And then I lied and said he did it a second time because I was horrified, because I saw that guy, and he was amazing, okay? He was a good guy, and he didn't deserve to be fucking killed by a bunch of crazy, stupid bastards, okay? He was worth protecting. Okay, you people are not worth protecting. You're not worth helping because you're garbage human beings. You have no values. That means you have no value as a human. That means, as a person, throwing you off a cliff is a good thing. Okay? And I don't get, dude, the stupid shit, the Sound of Freedom man, his self-righteous shit about, I break up other human trafficking rings to defend my own human trafficking rings. He rapes kids so that, because the bad guys rape kids. Yes, becoming the enemy somehow gets rid of the enemy. No, you simply replaced it. I would like to see a movie where you have like a bunch of people that are trying to stop some kind of evil, crazy bastard, and they're all trying to kill him, so then the people go, we're just gonna do what he does, and we're gonna overpower him with it. And then fucking, that's what happens. They do everything that guy does, and they keep screaming because they're self-righteous that they're doing the right thing when they're committing human sacrifices. They're murdering people. They're doing all the wrong things, but screaming they're doing the right things because it involves stopping that guy out there. They have to beat that guy by becoming him, and then they do it. They become him. Their kingdom overtakes his. They completely destroy his kingdom. But then when the camera rolls back, it just shows that same guy they just defeated is suddenly ruling their kingdom, and he's taking it over, and he's taking it over on a psychological and mental level. Everybody thinks and operates just like his piece of shit people did. So he didn't lose at all. He just created a super fascist. Okay? Like, whatever, man. Maybe one day the US government will eventually just start screaming this is bullshit and they'll do something about this, but I doubt it. The universe chose the wrong person for this, okay? I don't know why the universe chose me for this, but that just be how it is. Yeah. These people are going to be lying to everybody on the planet for the rest of existence.